Hello, thank you for inviting us in to hear from our group about the issues surrounding the Klamath Dam removal. I'm President Richard Marshall of the Siskiyou County Water Users Association, a 501c4 organization. Our group was put together originally in 2010 to carry out Measure G, which some of you may remember was on the ballot back then. We represent a number of groups throughout Siskiyou County and Southern Oregon, including our ranch, KRCE, and Copco Lake. In the background, you see a picture of Copco Lake. Our mission is to educate people regarding the beneficial impacts of keeping the dams in place and the potential negative factors associated with removing the dams. There's been a lot of untruths spoken about removing the dams, and we're here to set the record straight. This is the first of an 8-part series where we'll have various individuals talk on specific subjects relative to the retention of the Klamath Dams. That includes a discussion of the offshore issues regarding salmon production, the riverine systems and their impact upon salmon production, the issue of lava dikes, which has never been discussed thoroughly and needs to be because the lava dikes prevented the salmon from going up into the lower lakes, Klamath Lakes. The existence of the red band salmon, which has been separated from the anadromous salmon by those same dikes I mentioned. There's actually 7 of those dikes, and we'll discuss those when we get to that particular subject. We're also going to discuss something very important to the Shasta Native Americans who have villages and cemeteries which are currently under the reservoirs, being protected by the reservoirs, which if the reservoirs are removed will expose their cultural artifacts to pilferage and desecration. And we're supporting the Shasta Indians in keeping the reservoirs in place to protect the ancient cultural traditions. We're also going to discuss the preservation of the ancient Beswick Forest and Cultural Area, an area which existed for eons of time and should be protected. In addition, we're going to cover the issue of dam removal and the 7 reaches, the impact of dam removal on the 7 reaches of the Klamath River. This is an important element because you cannot change one reach of the Klamath River without affecting the others, and that has never been discussed thoroughly. We're also going to discuss alternatives to dam removal. This is an area where the water users spend a good deal of time producing a lengthy book, about 200 pages long, talking about the reasons for keeping the dams in place and alternatives to dam removal. But right now, what I would like to cover before we get to those subjects is the current situation. Some of you may be familiar with that the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission has authorized an EIR/EIS to be prepared by the Army Corps of Engineers. That has been done just recently. And the public was given, unfortunately, only 45 days to respond to this very complex issue. Now, recently, this past Friday, the Federal group I'll call FERC for short, Energy Regulatory Commission, authorized a 7-day extension to the 25th of the month. This is hardly enough time for this kind of project, and I've extolled to FERC the necessity to have a public hearing in situ here in Wairika to cover this subject so that the public can speak its mind freely in that situation. We're hoping it'll happen. We haven't heard from them on that issue. We've asked our Congressman, Doug LaMalfa, to help us in that effort. And we hope FERC will realize that when they talk about the world's largest dam removal project, removing 4 dams on the Klamath River, which will impact the population of Siskiyou County in southern Oregon, as well as Trinity County and Humboldt County and Del Norte County for a long time to come. It'll also impact the Native American groups who think somehow by removing the dams that the population of salmon is going to increase. We're here to tell you that's not so, and we will talk about those issues as we move forward with our other presentations. I thank you very much, and I would like to say also that we would be very much happy to have you donate to this cause, which we have, and you can do that by either going to our website, scwa.com, website again at scwa.com, or to our email, which is Siskiyou County Water Users Association @gmail. Or you can call 530-842-4400, and we'll be happy to receive your call and appreciate any help you can give us. Thank you very much.